Now I can play G6, winning a tempo. Okay, I'm enabling G7, so now I shouldn't be worried about background. Hello, everybody. My name is Reinaldo Rodriguez. I am a candidate master from Venezuela. Here we are going to continue with the series climbing the rating tower, starting from 1500, okay, for another chapter of Reinaldo chess lesson. So let's go to look the first opponent of the day. We are going to be playing 3 games. The time control is 5+5, and we are going to try to explain move by move. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, the first opponent is from Bosnia and Herzegovina, E4 game. Okay, let's play a French defense for this case. The idea is take center with D5. The last square bishop will be blocked, but okay, that is a normal part of the opening. And now the opponent moved the pawn twice, delaying the development. So this pawn, okay, is overexpanded. So let's try to put some quickly pressure on the pawn. I think I can do that with D6. If he capture, I can recapture with the bishop, developing the bishop. So he play F4. Now this diagonal is very weak. So queen H4 comes to mind, but in that case, G3. So I'm going to capture first. If he recapture, I have the check, and after G3, queen E4 check, winning the rook. So yeah, I think queen H4 now is very annoying because maybe he have to move the king, I think. Yeah, he did that. Okay, now I have a check on E4, king F2, bishop C5 check. That looks very ugly for him. So let's continue keeping the initiative. Check, king F2 unique move, and bishop C5 developing with another check, incorporating another pieces in the attack, winning a tempo. King G3 and D4 are the alternative. So in case of king G3, I can capture the pawn on E5 with check. Okay, it's pretty good. And D4 really, yeah, is going to lose 2 pounds. Okay. Actually, this is a holeless position. Yeah, we can see the importance about develop the pieces and don't delay the development in the opening, especially. So capture with the less value pieces. As we are attacking, we are not interested in trade queens. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, now king G3 is unique move. Bishop D3 leads to a checkmate. Okay, here I can capture with the queen, with the bishop, but let's do with the bishop with the less value pieces. Yeah. Now I think that have to play king H3 probably. Okay, come back to F2. Let's repeat the check, I think, because the king on G3 is more exposed. And also, I can open this diagonal for the last square bishop as well. So let's see how to continue with the attack here. Maybe I can try queen E5 check, capturing later the pawn here and winning the rook. That is interesting. I'm going to try that. Oh no, but he has bishop F4, just blocking the check. That really will be a very bad move. Yeah, the advantage is so big that is a bit difficult. See how to continue in this kind of situation. So let's see how we can proceed here. Maybe, well, maybe 97 is interesting to try to get this square with it. Yeah, let's do that. 97. looking for knight f5 check to try to attack with more pieces. Yeah, apparently the opponent is having some connection troubles. Is reconnecting all the time. Hopefully, he should be able to finish the game. Yeah, now I am threatening a checkmate to move. Knight f5 check, king h3, and queen h4 will be made. So he have to be very careful with what he's going to do now because, yeah, that is the threat. I think knight check on f5 is unavoidable. Bishop d3 attacking the queen and knight d2 are, quite common ways to continue, but probably knight looks like a sensible move to cover h4 to prevent the checkmate there. But in any case, yeah, the king will be very ugly there. Also, h5 will be an option to try to do h4, but because the downside about the knight on f5 is that it's going to be blocking the diagonal for the last core vision. So, yeah, he's thinking a lot. That is understandable because, wow, defend this position, 2 pounds of disadvantage, no development. But I think really I cannot see any variant to do a forced checkmate, after knight f3, for example. Okay, he did that. That leads to, okay, he will be able to block the check with the knight on h3. Okay, I'm going to do this check. Maybe he's going to play king h2. If king h3, checkmate. King h2 is a unique move. But after that, I think I have queen e5 check, followed by queen g3 mate. Let me verify that, queen e5. Yeah, and don't have any way to block the check in the diagonal. So after the king move, queen g3, and finally we will do the checkmate. He can delay that with bishop f4 and g3, but takes, and it's mate. So yeah, this way to play resembles the fool's mate. When the f pawn advances, the diagonal is weak. So queen g3. Okay, we finish with the first game. Okay, a rematch, but not. Let's look for a new opponent. Okay, so let me see. Rematch, new 5+5. Okay, here I think this is the option to look for the new game. Okay, now a game with black pieces. Okay, maybe we can try the French defense again, but yeah. Okay, let's try to do something different. Let's play an Alekhine defense with knight f6. E5, attacking the knight. The idea of the Alekhine defense is provoke an overexpansion in the white pawns, giving to white the center to later try to attack the center from the flanks. D5, maybe c4, c4, knight b6, d4, d6. Okay, he played d4 directly. So d6, putting pressure on the central pawn on e5. Okay, bishop c4 attacking the knight. Here, this is an auction. I play knight b6, winning a tempo on the bishop. I think this move, I'm not sure about this move. This move looks ugly because later I can capture the pawn and trade queens, leaving the king stuck in the middle of the board. Probably he should play c4 instead of bishop c4, or maybe knight f3 first. Let me see if there is a trick here on f7, knight b6, takes, queen h5. Looks like a safe position at the moment. Okay, so bishop there. I think I should capture here. That was the idea of the d6 move. Maybe queen h5, maybe a try to avoid the trade of the queens, but I'm not sure about that move. Queen h5, g6, queen takes on e5, or queen h5. Yeah, probably the most interesting alternative, because in case of the capture, I can just trade queens, and that position is very comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I think queen h5 would be the best try to fight for the initiative somehow. Okay, let's trade queens. Okay, we are in the endgame, but yeah, this position, I can put pressure in this pawn with a normal developed move. Knight c6, attacking the pawn. Probably f4 or knight f3. And now I can continue the development, pinning the knight, increasing the pressure in an indirect way on the pawn on e5. Also, I am ready to castle long with check. I have to be careful with the pawn on f7 that may be hanging. Okay, here I think I can capture a pawn. It's a free pawn. Also, I have a check here to win the bishop pair. But a pawn is a pawn. It's always very important. So, yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, now actually bishop f4 maybe can recover a pawn on c7 later. So I have the option, okay, to retrieve the knight. Yeah, I didn't consider this move. Very annoying. Let me see, maybe knight c6, a normal regroup. Also, I can capture here, but really, I don't want to lose the pressure of I would like to kick that tension there. Let's do this move. I didn't consider this bishop f4 really that. Now the capture here is very annoying. So, okay, let's take the center with e5 to try to complete the development of the dark square bishop, also threatening e4. So let's do that. I'm not worried about this and double pawns because I can win the bishop pair in that case. Yeah, he saw the threat. So okay, I can kick the pin, but he will do a g4. Also, I have a check here. It's intermediate move, but eventually the pawn there. That check there is interesting, but later I am a bit worried about the pawn hanging here. Also, I can just capture or kick the pin and retreat. g4, bishop g6. Yeah, I don't like the fact about, okay, the capture the knight will be a way to kick the initiative, but also I will lose the control of the last square. That is very important. Okay, I think that he can move the king to e3. Let's try this variant. Because if he moved the king to e3, I saw a 4 here, capturing the bishop after I eliminate the bishop. King e3, bishop takes on f3, pawn takes, knight takes b3, and followed by knight check, winning the dark square bishop. So I think I can try to force that. So let's start capturing the knight. Hopefully he will recapture. Also, he have bishop takes on e5, but I think that move loses pieces after knight takes on b3. So he's going to capture the bishop. I can capture on b3. He don't have the intermediate move, and now he fall in the trap that we describe when we select knight b4 as the alternative. So okay, takes, and now this is extra pieces Yeah, in very good conditions. So let's see how to continue here. Okay, that the king there is very exposed. I think I can still castle. Okay, the pressure here is a bit annoying. Maybe normal developed move, bishop d7 probably to do bishop f6 check and try to win a pawn here. Also trying to castle and connect the rooks. Okay, he's ready to take the knight here to move the knight. I think I have the check immediately. He's going to play king g6. But I'm not sure if I want to define the position too fast. So okay, I can simplify, but I think as the king is very exposed, really, I don't want to help him to reorganize the king. So I would like to take the open file, to thread some discovery attacks. So rook to the open file, for example, now bishop a3 check followed by bishop b2 is an auction. Okay, he avoid that, moving the king. Now I can play g6, winning a tempo. Okay, I'm enabling g7, so now I shouldn't be worried about background. Okay, king g4, probably the image is more dark. Okay, typical troubles with the power, but okay, we are going to continue here. King g4. I can push to f5 with check. The king will go back to g3. So let's see. Also, I don't want to, because as he probably is going to try to take the outputs on e4, well, not the outputs, but this square where the knight is defended by the pawn. I want to keep this option available. So okay, he have a pressure here. To forget about the pressure, let's do this move. Yeah, just to bring the queenside rook. Okay, now he did f4. He's trying to get rid of the double pawn. But I think I can just activate the rook. Also, I have f5 to try to fix the pawn structure. I have to play faster as well. Let's do this move. King f3 maybe. Okay, let's take the open files. And I think the bishop on f6 will be pretty good. Maybe he's going to try h4, h5, but if h4, I can just capture that pawn and come back to f6. Okay, rook there. Let's kick the tension and improve the location of the bishop, putting pressure in this diagonal. Rook takes, rook takes. I am more worried about the control of this file because the invasion squares on this file, I mean, on the E file, can be covered by my king. Okay. Yeah, my king can control all those squares from f7. Yeah, he can really, the simplifications are unavoidable. If he play rook here, I will trade rooks to kick the control of the D file. That really is the most important file for me at the moment. I can centralize the king, I can simplify here. Yeah, I think the position really is under control. You have a pawn for, okay, takes. In this case, not with the minor pieces because the bishop is very well there. Okay, he played king c3. Now I can trade and play knight d5 check. Knight d5 directly is an alternative. bishop d4 as well. But I think, oh my time, 11 seconds. I didn't see that. Check, check. Now I can capture on f4 or c3. Yeah, I will capture all this pawn, the other pawn. This pawn. I will try to capture all the possible pawns. Okay, let's take c3. Now I can take this square. He's going to try to take the open file, but I can simply block the file. He's going to play king g2 to try to play f3 and remove the knight, but I can take the invasion square, putting pressure in all the pawns in the second round. Okay, he's ready to do f3. Okay, let's move the king to cover the invasion squares. He's going to play f3. Now, knight here to control this square. Also, I have the check, trading rooks. If king f2, rook d2 check. If king e3, I can just